Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Young and the Restless recap April 4. Victor gives Kyle an ominous warning. Victor isn't letting up on his disapproval of Kyle for Claire. The Young and the Restless recap for Friday, April 4, sees Nate refuse to listen to Lily and Devin over their concerns about Damien. Meanwhile, Victor warns Kyle while Tracy gets support from Jack as she worries Alan is Martin. What happened on My and R? Lily, Crystal Cowell, arrived at the ranch just as Victor, Eric Braden, was leaving. She wanted to talk to him about Damien, Jermaine Rivers, and Dumas. Damien denied Victor's claims and she wasn't sure about Victor's intel. Victor stood by his information and insisted that Dumas was making moves in Genoa City. He warned that Dumas might be after more than just their company. Victor promised to tell Lily when he uncovered more details. He advised her and Devin, Brighton James, to focus on protecting their business and assured her that he would do anything to mend their strained relationship. When Lily admitted she wasn't sure who to believe, Victor suggested that Damien was lying. Meanwhile, Nate, seen Dominic, poured wine for Audra, Zuleika Silver, at the penthouse and updated her on Amy's, Valerie Pettiford, situation. He also shared Lily's accusations against Damien. Audra was skeptical of Victor's ulterior motives. Nate didn't know who to trust. He considered the possibility that Victor had been misled. Audra said that Damien might be manipulating everyone. Nate refused to believe it, convinced that his brother's reaction to Amy's accusations had been genuine. He had seen Damien look Amy in the eye and swear his innocence, which reassured him. While Audra understood his frustration with Lily, she warned him to be careful. They kissed and she made him promise to be careful. As they grew closer, Lily and Devin interrupted them. Audra excused herself and arranged to meet Nate later. Once alone, Lily said that Victor remained firm in his stance. Nate didn't trust Victor, and he dismissed his warnings, but Lily defended Victor. Lily pointed out that Dumas had also contacted Billy, Jason Thompson, and Devin questioned whether Dumas was orchestrating a bigger scheme. Lily suggested they distance themselves from Damien, but Nate refused to push his brother away based on Victor's word. Lily worried they were all in danger, and Devin acknowledged the red flags. However, Nate remained determined to support Damien. Ominous warnings. Kyle, Michael Mealer, and Claire, Haley Aaron, met at Crimson Lights and shared a kiss. Esther, Kate Linder, encouraged them to express their love. Over coffee, Claire talked about her workday, and Kyle offered to take her to dinner. When he got whipped cream on his nose, she wiped it off and asked why he was in such a good mood. Kyle explained how great it felt to work with Jack, Peter Bergman. He also admitted that he had been too blinded by anger to appreciate his mother's contributions. He felt their family was growing stronger. At that moment, Victor appeared and ominously remarked, "We'll see about that." Victor recommended a new restaurant to Claire while ignoring Kyle. Before leaving, he sarcastically wished Kyle luck in repairing his relationship with Jack. Kyle smugly responded, but Victor warned that life was full of surprises before walking away. Later, Victor ran into Audra at the Genoa City Athletic Club and asked about her job prospects. Kyle and Claire went to Society for Empanadas. Claire worried about her grandfather's disapproval of their relationship. Kyle regretted that it was even an issue. Claire suggested he not provoke Victor. Kyle admitted he had been pushing Victor's buttons and promised to stop. Mistaken identity? Meanwhile, at GCHC, Diane, Susan Walters, noticed Tracy, Beth Maitland, was upset after a call from Alan, Christopher Cousins. She encouraged her to open up, but Tracy didn't. Diane reassured Tracy of her trustworthiness. Tracy acknowledged Diane's efforts to earn the family's acceptance. Jack joined them, and Diane left to finish some work. Jack asked Tracy what was wrong. Tracy admitted Diane had picked up on her distress, and she worried she had hurt Diane's feelings. Jack explained that his wife was only trying to help. Tracy insisted this wasn't about trust but safety. Sharon Case and Phyllis Michelle Stafford. Tracy didn't know, but she was determined to keep things quiet. Jack said Kyle had also noticed the tension, but he reassured Tracy that their family would protect her if needed. If Alan turned out to be Martin, they needed to warn everyone. Tracy agreed. She worried she had unknowingly allowed Martin to remain in their lives for months. She desperately hoped it was all a misunderstanding. Jack held out hope that their suspicions were wrong. Tracy said that Alan had finally called her back and sounded like the man she loved. She wiped away tears as Jack comforted her. He promised they would uncover the truth.